just for practice, okay? So here we have a case study about one company implementation. So let's read it first. Please read together. And then I will be asking you some questions about this company. So they have started, as you can see here, they started a revamp process. Revamp يعني what? Renovate. They want to improve, okay? So they are a leading global technology platform. They are in the luxury fashion industry, okay? So they have fashion and they are supported by technology. When they wanted to expand their business, but they realized that they needed to revamp the service management tool. Their service management tool has some issues, and the service request process to meet the needs of internal customers. Furthermore, this company must comply with several regulations, including adding an approval process and a formal documentation process. So what are the problems with their, if I ask you a question, what is the problem with their current situation? Who can tell me? First one is they need to revamp the service management tool and service request. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is they must comply. They have complying issues with several regulations, including adding an approval process, and also they lack a formal documentation process. Okay. In order to be able, their objective is to float on the New York stock market. Yani they want to be listed in New York float market. So if we ask you, what's the problem? What is the current challenges they have? These are the current challenges they have. I hope this is clear. So they have started a revamp process, renovation. Please let me continue and then you can ask me at the end, all right? I'm just explaining to you. I hope this is good revision. And just to give you an example how this case study works. So they started the renovation with the creation of customer-oriented applications, which aim to make the service request process more intuitive and straightforward to users. Okay. They mapped 15 major areas. And these areas could be a team or an application, okay? And then they were input as a unique point of entry within the service management tool. These revamp projects, they are centralized so that users can raise requests to the appropriate teams, infrastructure, data support, and IT services. The projects were organized into a small group of subjects to make navigation easier. Okay. In events where the requests have multiple resolvers, it was divided by applications such as they were using technologies such as mobile, okay, the portal, finances, tech support. The next step of the process was to define service catalog that contains the services provided, okay, to fulfill the services and create a unique request type of every service mapped. All right. So they have done their plan. They have done the. So you need to go and continue reading. You check the improvement. Read the conclusion. All right. And this is the opportunities for improvement in the future. This is the conclusion. So what are the two? And if I ask you, what are the what did they gain from this revamp? Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
the revamp process has achieved good results in terms of finance, service, and customer experience. That's the benefit. It's in the conclusion.
Yeah, but that's the conclusion.
Mm.
Okay, improved finance, but you need to mention how.
Okay.
It is mentioned here. You see, this activity was automated. The customer changed the necessary fields and a script ran in the form. This resulted in more time to execute tasks important to the business, both in terms of generating income. Here.
Doctor, if you're highlighting, we can't see.
Yeah, here.
We
It's
still can't
explained
see
here.
any highlights. Okay, now we can see.
You can? Okay. So when you are answering, you need to give evidence. Okay. So these are the kind of case studies that you can get.
دكتور بس أسأله سؤال الامتحان بيكون كله عبارة عن case studies بس؟
No, there will be questions from the PowerPoint, of course.
يعني بيكون في definitions وهذه الأشياء؟
There will be some question, yes, related to the PowerPoint.
Okay.
Yeah, and it will not be only from the case study. You need to study, especially ITI version 4. You need to read it, ITIL. Yani this is one case, but in the exam there will be more than, yani this is the big case, but there will be some small paragraphs. And they will give you a few lines and then they will ask you. You need to concentrate on ITIL, okay? ITIL. So if I ask you, what is ITIL service transition stage? Of course, it is stage number 3 in the life cycle of ITIL.
دكتور
Yes.
شو الفرق بين الديزاين سيرفيس ديزاين والسيرفيس استراتيجي؟
The service design is designing the service itself. And you want to design a service for your organization. Okay. My strategy is, okay, I have a strategy that, okay, all my services should be focusing on the making the task or the process easy. So this is a general rule. But I want to design a specific service to make requesting a spare part. Okay?
ايوه اوكي.
So that's the difference. A process is one of the services you are processing it. The strategy is, what is your strategy on your services or processes? Yani you can say, okay, my customer service strategy is to provide customers with the best service, okay, or the most effective service. This is a strategy. Okay, is it clear?
اي دكتور واضح.
Okay. Okay, what about SLAs? What is SLAs? This is also an important topic.
Service level agreement.
Exactly. So please read that part, okay?
It's a written agreement between the provider and the customer about
Yeah,
the
exactly.
service and the costs.
Yeah. Also, SLAs are important if you are going to acquire other company. You need to know what SLAs they have. Okay, I think this is enough. Yani I think I have given you one example of how these case studies goes. Okay. Let me see if I have more examples for you. Okay, any questions? Any other questions?